What's up, guys? Matt Sixberry's here from Sideways Fab. We are at the new shop. We've been moving here for the last couple months, so I have been super busy. I'm sorry I haven't made any content, but I got some new sponsors, new cars, and we are going to be making a whole lot of content coming up soon, so stay tuned for that. So if you guys don't follow me on other social media, this is the new shop. It also has a really big house with an indoor pool. We're going to be living here coming soon, but this is where all the partying is going to happen. We've got about 9,000 square feet of shop space and 2 acres of land to just do whatever we want with. So I think we're going to have a good time. So I'm going to give you a little run through of what we got going right now with all the different shop spaces. I did give you guys an initial run through when we first moved in, but everything was a mess. Everything is still a mess, but at least we got some progress. It's a little dark in here, but this is going to be my personal garage. We got my Viper Swap Z over there. We got my Death Cart, which is the OG right there. We got my buddy Dom's Miata sleeping in my garage right now. So this is my S13 Death Cart. Some of you guys might recognize it from back in the day with Caleb Kwan back in the good times in Florida. Some of you guys might not even know I used to live in Florida, so. But we got a built K24 DET. Those are my carbon Kevlar brides sitting in there. I'm not sure, I probably won't be running those. But this is probably like second in line on the priority list for us to revive here. So I gotta revive the Viper Z. You all know the Viper Z. But this one, a lot of you guys don't know. So this is gonna be coming soon. I'll probably have it at a drift event sometime this summer if I'm lucky. But we'll see, because plans change. So we're gonna move into the shop over here. That door won't be there forever. That's gonna be a bathroom right there, but for now, that's a door. So this is the main shop space. It looks a lot different than the last time we were in here. We got both the lifts kind of in place, but they're not set up yet. Got my 911 sitting over there. Threw it on the scales to see what it would weigh. And because I missed working on cars, because I've been working on building stuff for way too long, it's been making me go crazy. Back here, we're gonna have all the parts back there, all organized on our eBay store. The midsection right here is gonna be the whole fabrication area. So we'll be able to pull cars in from the back to do roll cages, suspension swap, stuff like that. And then up front here, this is all gonna be more of the, we don't really do standard automotive work, but you know, the more standard automotive work that we do will be done here. So that's kind of a quick overview of what we got going on in the shop. And then we got all our drift spares, wheels and tires stored back there. This dark, scary pit right there will eventually be my office once I get it lit up a little bit more. But right now, the showroom over here is my office, but not a whole lot going on in there, so I'm not gonna bother showing you that. But we're gonna head out back and show you the projects. This is the 911 engine and transmission. If you guys haven't seen it, figured we'd show you real quick. We got an LH6 53 aluminum LS engine. bolted to a PDK 7-speed dual clutch transmission out of a 997.2 turbo Porsche. This will shift really fast, have all-wheel drive, and it'll make cool sounds. That's what's important. Oh, and a question I've been getting a lot is how do we adapt the PDK transmission to the LS engine? And Domi Works actually makes an adapter kit for this. It's more than just an adapter plate. We're running the adapter plate with a special little output adapter thing that goes into the 2 clutches of the transmission, because it's a dual clutch transmission, so it has 2 clutches. Fancy stuff. So right here we have my 2007 Porsche Cayman S. It is LS swapped. It's a stock LS1 with a fast LSXR intake, which I actually might be stealing for my 911 just because it's a fancy intake, and you know, this car doesn't need to be super fancy. It's just kind of a mild street car type build with a very choppy cam in it, because that's important. If you have a V8, you need a choppy cam. There's no exceptions. Right, so in here you can kind of see the swap. It is sitting all up in your business. We got to build rear firewall to cover it up, but it is bolted to the transmission. All of it's bolted up in the car, and it's kind of close to being ready to party, but just needs a few more finishing touches. We'll get there. And then right over here we have my K24 turbo swapped RX-8. It is basically not a simple, but a budget, I guess, time attack build. Makes about 300 or 400 horsepower, and it rips. It's a fun car. So this just needs a few wiring fixes. Not sure what happened, but we just got to go through, fix a couple wiring bugs, and then we'll be driving that this summer for sure. And then the Cayman needs a little bit more work. It is like midway through the swap, so it's on the list. It's like midway on the priority list. So right here we have my 58 Ford F100 project. It is sitting on a 90-something Lexus LS400 chassis. And most importantly, it's got a Toyota Lexus 1GZ V12 engine, which is a 5-liter V12, makes like 3 or 350 horsepower, not much power, but I really just wanted like a nice little street cruiser that sounded sick and was kind of fun to drive, so I think this will do it. This is number 4-ish on the priority list. I don't know. We'll get to it when we get to it. We got customers, BMW right there. That is on a different priority list. Well, yeah, I'm just talking my own priority list. Customers come first. And then right here, posted one video on this, maybe 2, I don't know. But this is a Chevy Tahoe drift thing. I really just wanted a really stupid, bad drift vehicle. And I decided it might as well be LS powered. So we need to do some suspension modifications. We need to definitely manual swap it. We need to put some more seats in it because, you know, why have a Tahoe if you can't drift with all your friends? And this thing's kind of ready to party, so we're going to be partying with this real soon. And I think it's going to be fun.
Damn brand new part in a box, and homie wants to tell me that it's not a goddamn new part and their parts don't say Nissan when on the fucking website their fucking part says goddamn Nissan. Look, it says fucking Nissan right there. And the guy was trying to tell me that their parts don't say Nissan and that I was trying to return a Nissan part and that I was lying.
Why would we return a Nissan parts in Napa anyways? It's probably worth way more at Nissan.
Yeah, exactly. Yo, what's up guys? In case you've forgotten, we're giving away my Ferrari swap Scion FRS. It's fully built as a drift car. We've got all sorts of merch for sale. We've got a bunch of different t-shirts, key tags, lanyards. We've got soap, and the soap has worked double entries. It actually works really well for grease and grime for all of you auto mechanics. I know how dirty your fingernails get, so that stuff's really good. Go check it out. Every $5 spent is what?
One entry.
One entry? Yeah, every $5 spent is one entry, so go check it out on the website and get entered now. Giveaway ends June 26th, so hop on it, get your entries.
So right here's a customer's build that we're working on. This is an LS swapped FJ60 Land Cruiser. I don't know much about the Land Cruiser itself, but we got a 5.3 LS bolted to the factory Land Cruiser 4-speed manual transmission. It's pretty simple build. But I think it'll be pretty sick and hella reliable, you know, good amount of power compared to stock. We do a lot of builds like these for customers. What do you guys think we should cover this when we're building them, like, you know, posting them on YouTube? What do you guys think? I don't know. We just got this concrete pad poured. My dad came by, he actually used to do concrete. So we got this poured. That was mean. And then now I lost my train of thought. So this will just help us get lower cars in. We are eventually gonna do the whole gigantic circle driveway in concrete, but that is to come because it's a lot of money. Concrete's expensive. This was like $1,500 worth of concrete right here. So you guys can imagine what it's gonna take for the whole thing. It's nuts. Everything costs money. And then one thing that doesn't cost money actually is we're building sort of a privacy mound right there. We started by just filling it with a bunch of junk, and eventually it's just going to be maybe 6 feet tall. And I don't know if you guys can hear the cars going by, but it's kind of annoying, especially when we're trying to film. So I just want to keep that noise to a minimum. Eventually maybe we'll get some big fancy gates and stuff, but that's for a later date. But for now, we got some concrete. We got a nice garage door that Corey's shutting himself into. And we got barn doors here because they were simple and cheap. And that's how it goes right now. So thanks guys for watching. Hope you follow. We got a lot of stuff going on with the new shop. I'm gonna be trying to post videos like as often as I can, hopefully like every couple of days. So stick around, and we got some big builds coming on, and I think it'll be sick.